Here on your Monday morning, I know that Ben and Lori are going to be live there on Friday, and it's going to be a good time, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you can't go wrong when you go out to the fair.
Oh, no, not at all. Just be ready to open up your wallet, which that's something I will happily do, Alex.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just something different about eating fair food at the fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
And especially when we got temperatures in the 70s as opposed to the 90s, because that's what we got on the way this week. Last year, the fair, it was so hot out there. This year, it's actually going to feel like fall, so we'll be welcoming that. And here's a live look over Dublin this morning. Lawrence County temperatures, they are on the cool side. How about 46 there in Dublin and in Dudley, 48 in Cochrane, 51 in Warner Robins, 50 in Macon and in Byron, 50 in Fort Valley, and 51 in Roberta right now. You actually head towards the south, you find some more 40s. I still think that Eastman sensor is not telling the full story. I think it is cool down there. I don't think it's 43 though. 48 in Cochrane, 50 in Unadilla, and 50 in Cordial. Across the state, we're actually among the coolest. It's only 47 up in Blairsville right now. You might remember yesterday morning they got closer to the 30s, 55 there in Athens, and we all are seeing really dry air here in central Georgia. No more humidity when you step out the door in the mornings anymore. The radar picture is quiet here and quiet pretty much across the southeast as well, waking up to 50s across most of the area, 48 there in Charlotte, 51 in Charleston, and 52 over in Wilmington. Up there, that's that coastal storm that is bringing 50s, wind, and rain to the northeast. So I will take our 70s and sunshine with that. All right, here we go with Future View today. Roll this through the morning and afternoon hours. A few clouds will be around. Here's the noon hour itself. Temperatures getting into the 70s, topping off, and actually the mid 70s today. I'm going with a high of 77 here in Macon. But then for tomorrow night, we cool off once again. Going to sprinkle in a few 40s with an overnight low near 50. And then once we roll through the afternoon hours, actually a few degrees warmer. So what we're doing is the low temperatures are getting a bit cooler. The high temperatures are getting a bit warmer. So that gap is growing just a bit. We'll play this into Thursday now, Thursday morning, maybe some lower temperatures, maybe even more 40s than we're seeing this morning, but then another warm afternoon by the time we get into the daytime hours. Then for Friday, we're actually going to begin to watch what's called a dry cold front come in. That cold front's not going to be bringing any rain with it because our air is so dry. There's no moisture for it to wring out. So what we're just going to be looking at is some cloud cover, more so on Saturday, I'm thinking, as that slides to the south. Clearing out by Sunday, that's going to drop our temperatures and make for some really nice weather. So we're going to be steadily warming up here the next few days until Friday. High temperature about 86 and then down to 78 by the time we get to Saturday. These morning lows, though, they are going to continue to feel nice. How about 48 there for Thursday morning? So a cool start with warm afternoons. Now, it has been dry here in central Georgia. No secret about it. We do have abnormally dry conditions in this yellow here. It's not a problem yet, but I'm interested to see the drought monitor when it comes out on Thursday to see how things change. 77 today. Mostly sunny on the cool side of things. Our average high is 83 for this time of year. So yeah, we're running about 5 degrees below average. 81 tomorrow, 84 for Thursday. Of course, the first day of the fair, topping off at 86 there on Friday. Then comes that cold front. Temperatures back into the 70s for the weekend and the start of next work and school week.